African slave girl is about to marry into a rich family, but her fiancé let her sleep in a warehouse of a few square meters, and the plutocratic mother-in-law knew the news. She even stared at Mary with her eyes. She was told to get out of the mansion, but Michael refused. She'll be my wife soon. No one can hurt her but me. And with that he left in style. And Ruth sits on the couch. She wouldn't allow anyone of lowly birth to enter her home. But what did she know? Mary didn't want to marry Michael. Then she came to the office alone. She knew Mike didn't like her. Why did she have to torture her so much? But Mike stared at her coldly. He just said, "You have to marry me." He didn't give Mary a chance to say no. When she returned to her room, Mary looked at the necklace on the table. Although she was willing to atone for Mike's dead sister, but that doesn't mean she has to marry Mike. She pulled out the old clothes she used to wear, considering what to do next, and then she made a bold decision. But then Mike seemed to think of something. Then he pushed in the door. He took Mary to his office. He knew very well that Mary didn't want to marry him, but now Mike had to do it. He wanted to use it to get back at his mother, Ruth. The more he cared about status and class, the more he wanted to marry Mary, who was from a humble background. What he didn't expect was that Mary didn't blindly obey this time. Instead, she finds the courage to refuse Mike. When Mike saw this, he mentioned his dead sister. "Is this what you call atonement?" And this is precisely Mary's weakness. Mike told her to think about it. No matter how she resists, she was destined to marry him. It was clear that Mary was in Mike's hands. According to local custom, before the wedding, it was customary to come and pay respects to the family who had died. Looking at her father, who had died recently, Mike was furious. The innocent Mary had become his tool for revenge, and became a thorn in Ruth's side, even though Mary explained that she didn't want to get married. But in Ruth's mind, Mary was already regarded as a scheming girl, and even more unworthy to enter the family house.